good Sunday morning. We begin with our brand new NBC News poll and the headline. Vice President Harris is leading former President Trump nationally by 5 points, 49 to 44% among registered voters. That is within the margin of error. But it's a shift from our last poll in July, when Mr. Trump led President Biden by 2 points before Biden's exit from the race. This week, both candidates crisscrossed key battleground states.
If Kamala Harris is reelected, she will kill the American dream forever. She's not competent to be president either, but I don't want to be rude.
Someone who suggests we should terminate the Constitution of the United States should never again stand behind the seal of the President of the United States.
There's a dramatic change in how positively voters view Harris. Her 21-point net swing from negative to positive is unmatched by a major party candidate in NBC News polling going back to 1989. And Harris is winning the change argument by 9 points. Steve Kornacki will take us through the numbers just moments from now. Also this morning, sources are telling NBC News former President Trump is facing calls from his allies and from within his own campaign to pull his endorsement from scandal-plagued North Carolina gubernatorial candidate Mark Robinson after Mr. Trump's past support.
This is Martin Luther King on steroids, okay?
Now, Robinson did not attend a rally Mr. Trump held in North Carolina on Saturday. Mr. Trump didn't mention Robinson, and so far there are no plans for the former president to drop his endorsement. On Thursday, CNN reported Robinson, who is currently the state's lieutenant governor, posted a series of comments on the message board of a pornography website more than a decade ago, including referring to himself as a black Nazi and expressing support for reinstating slavery. Mr. Robinson has said that the online posts are fakes generated by artificial intelligence.
Those are not the words of Mark Robinson. Clarence Thomas famously once said he was the victim of a high-tech lynching. Well, it looks like Mark Robinson is too.
The Harris campaign is already out with a new ad tying former President Trump to Robinson on the issue of abortion.
He's been an unbelievable Lieutenant Governor, Mark Robinson.
For me, there is no compromise on abortion. Abortion in this country is about killing a child because you aren't responsible enough to keep your skirt down.
I've been with him a lot. I've gotten to know him, and he's outstanding.
NBC Philadelphia's Lauren Make spoke to Mr. Trump's running mate, Senator J.D. Vance, on Saturday.
Are you comfortable with Mark Robinson as the Republican nominee for governor in North Carolina?
Well, look, the allegations are pretty far out there, of course, but I know that allegations aren't necessarily reality. And what I'd say is it's ultimately up to Mark Robinson in North Carolina whether he's going to be their governor and whether he wants to stay in the race.
Do you believe him that those were not his posts?
I don't not believe him. I don't believe him. I just think that you have to let these things sometimes play out in the court of public opinion.
For her part, Harris, who is trying to court moderate swing voters, on Thursday sat down in Michigan with Oprah Winfrey and talked about immigration and gun violence.
Some people have been pushing a really false choice to suggest you're either in favor of the Second Amendment or you want to take everyone's guns away. I'm in favor of the Second Amendment, and I'm in favor of assault weapons bans, universal background checks, red flag laws. I'm a gun owner. Tim Walz is a gun.
I did not know that.
If somebody breaks in my house, they're getting shot.
With just 44 days until Election Day, in-person early voting is already underway in 3 states, Virginia, South Dakota, and Minnesota.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.